Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
So, a lot of people stood patiently to see what May was going to drop on the 77th birthday of Edochie, former father-in-law and still grandfather to our children. We don't need to go to the story of how Edochie decided to expand his family without having resources and also the grace to manage such a feat. So, Judy Austin decided to jump on the bandwagon. Of course, well-wishers. A lot of people celebrated Edochie, veteran actor, is known as the Lion of Africa. Some people have even joked saying they have never seen where a lion gives birth to a sheep, a goat, or even a chicken. That is how worse it is. Well, Judy Austin, she jumped on the well-wishers page and she dropped some very funny, and people lashed out at her like, don't you know who your father is? Is your father no longer alive? Or did Mr. Edochie adopt you? Like, you have not been embraced in this family. Even Rita Edochie, a woman that got married into the family, she said that your legs have been swept away out of the Edochies. In fact, you are not invited to any of the public function or private function, any family event. So, what is it about you calling Edochie daddy? Daddy Azal? How come you have never, ever celebrated your own father, but you can call Edochie daddy? Who does that? Like she wrote, happy birthday, daddy. Edochie, Lion of Africa, Ebubedike. And Edochie was not going to accept this. Like, please, you know your father. You know your father. Do not call me father. But unfortunately, Judy Austin cannot call Edochie father-in-law. What May would have done without blinking or batting an eye. Why? Because she can. Now, she did not do that because a lot of people are waiting to see what she's going to put out there. Is she going to, write my father-in-law, my former father-in-law? What exactly was she going to put out there? A lot of people were waiting to see. But as a smart woman that she is, and of course, always unique, classy in whatever it is that she does, she presented herself differently. She first of all gave a birthday wish and she sang like, happy birthday to you. Something different. I mean, Edochie would not forget this particular birthday wish. She has always been excellent. And in fact, Edochie said it himself. This woman has been the brain box, backbone of my son's life and their previous marriage. She's intelligent and she has proven to be so. Like, happy birthday to you. And she wrote this, 77 isn't just a regular celebration. It signifies a celebration of happiness referred to as Kiju. Today, we celebrate a great man who is very well decorated, a father to many and loved by all. May you, no, do not let me continue. Now, is there anywhere she wrote, happy birthday, daddy? When you compare, China made, or Taiwan made, those cheap products, that is what Judy Austin presented herself to be. Let us even say she's not happy that Edochie has not embraced her like that, and Rita Edochie has not, at least put out, If you know how to kidnap Yul Edochie's phone and write stupid caption here and there describing what we did not ask you to write, then you should be able to know what to write. At least put out something like happy birthday, the man that gave birth to the man that has come to appreciate me, my odogu, or something like that. You see, without jeopardizing Yul Edochie's court, his bigamy and all of that. Without jeopardizing all of that, there is a way you could have. But the only thing she wrote is happy birthday, daddy. Is it not funny? Happy birthday, daddy, Lion of Africa, Ebubedike. But look at what May wrote. 77 isn't just a regular celebration. It signifies a celebration of happiness, referred to as Keju. Now, you see, she was able to connect together. She made everybody realize this is not an ordinary one. In fact, she took it back to where they are from, their practices. She took it back there and she went on with, we celebrate a great man who is well decorated, a father to many. She didn't say, I celebrate you, daddy. No, she did not. And she even gave out some songs. You see, she did what she's supposed to do elegantly. Yul Edochie knows that there is maybe one thing that Judy Austin has, pekus. Maybe Judy Austin knows how to use the pekus. Maybe that is what it is. Because you cannot compare these two individuals together. No, not at all. You cannot compare them together. It's not possible. The difference is too clear. It's too clear. Both of them. Now, if Judy had been embraced and you know what she's going to do on this day? She would have made it sort of like, that kind of saga, that kind of fracas. She would have made it look like there is someone that she's fighting against. Like, oh, happy birthday, the father of this and that. Happy birthday, this and that. With this and that. Not like some people, like she wants to fight. But because there is no one available for her to fight, she wanted to do that back in those days. Like, I'm going to drag her in. I'm going to draw her in. Soon she will fight. She will respond to me. She will do this and that. But none of that happened. None of that happened. None of that happened. Look at it. None of that happened. Not at all. None of that happened. May never responded to her. May never addressed her. The only time May said anything in her direction was the day Yul Edochie advertised or announced his second wife and son. And the only thing she wrote is, God will judge both of you. End of discussion. Guys, what do you think about this one? Drop your comment, like and share. See you in the next update.